And when people are vaccinated, they can feel safe that they are not going to get infected.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Our data from the CDC today suggests, that vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick, and that it's not just in the clinical trials, but it's also in real-world data.
If you get vaccinated, that vaccine will basically prevent you from getting sick with COVID. It will prevent you from having to go to the hospital with COVID symptoms. It will prevent you from dying from COVID. Great. Good for you. What this means is that we can get there with vaccines. Instead of the virus being able to hop from person to person to person, potentially mutating and becoming more virulent and drug resistant along the way, now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus. The virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else. It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people.
Everyone who takes the vaccine is not just protecting themselves, but reducing their transmission to other people and allowing society to get back to normal.
A lot of indications right now that are telling us that there is a protection against transmission of the disease. There is no variant that we have identified that escapes the protection of our vaccine.
So now they want amnesty. Basically, the same people that crucified the unvaccinated people for not wanting the vaccine or not wanting to vaccinate the children, now they want amnesty. Now it turns out that the vaccines don't work, and in actual fact, they actually cause more harm than they do good.
I will speak in English so there are no misunderstandings. Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market? If not, please say it clearly. If yes, are you willing to share the data with this committee? And I really want a straight answer, yes or no, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunisation before it's entered the market? No. We had to really move at the speed of science to really understand what is taking place.
Now, these same people that was attacking the people that were saying, listen, I don't think this is right, they want amnesty. They want you to forgive and forget. Ooh. I just want to say I told you so. First of all, before I forgive and forget, I want to put my finger in your face and say, I told you so. I told you so. You suckers. You know what I mean? You sheep.
Unvaccinated, we are looking at a winter of severe illness and death.
Those who haven't had jabs but could have jabs need to have a badge saying unjabbed.
It can really spread like wildfire amongst the unvaccinated groups.
So two different classes of people. If you're vaccinated or if you're unvaccinated, you have all these rights. If you are vaccinated...
That is what it is. So, yep.
Vaccinated person having a heart attack? Yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo? Rest in peace, Wheezy.
And the government's telling me what to do. That's right. The government is telling you what to do. Shut up, be respectful of other people, and get a vaccine.
Just despicable. Now with the stay home, stay safe smokescreen evaporated, and even Pfizer execs admitting that aspects of the vaccine, like its impact on transmission, were untested, the people responsible for all the hysteria are calling for their victims to forgive and forget. In a viral article for The Atlantic magazine, lefty US University professor Emily Oster has called for a, quote, pandemic amnesty, where we, quote, forgive one another for what we did and said when we were in the dark about COVID. She argues that we made complicated choices in the face of deep uncertainty. That sounds like Emily Oster excusing her own behaviour during COVID, including this tweet, demanding that because shaming the unvaccinated hadn't worked, they should instead be refused the right to travel, socialise and work.
And to those of you that stood your ground, to those of you that didn't vaccinate your innocent children with this poison, to those of you that was man enough, woman enough, smart enough, free thinker enough to ask some goddamn basic questions, I applaud you. I thank you. I wish you the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know your thoughts, man.